everyone, this is Firestrike here from Depthfall Studios. I'm here with Harna H. Kenza, War, Dark Phantom, LR360, and
What up, what up?
Will.
I hope you guys are having a good evening, whatever morning, wherever you guys are at this time, whenever we're recording this.
Wherever you are in the world, regardless, this is Mysteries Unraveled, and today we are opening the case file of the Edmund Fitzgerald, otherwise known as the Titanic of the Great Lakes. So, the Edmund Fitzgerald is a freighter. So, you know those giants of the seas?
The ones that go around carrying stuff all over the place.
Yes, exactly. So, the Edmund Fitzgerald is a Great Lake freighter, which means it carries cargo across the Great Lakes. Funny enough, this wreck is actually in the Canadian waters.
Although it's an American ship.
Where in Canada, to be exact?
Ontario, as it's in Lake Superior.
Okay. Do you know where in Ontario?
Northern Ontario?
Okay.
The SS Edmund Fitzgerald, the circumstances that revolve around its sinking are still unknown to this day. However, we're going to go over the somewhat history of this ship and what's happened since it sunk. And then we're going to make our own theories about it, about how it sunk.
If we have any.
Yes. So, unfortunately, So I'm just going to put up a disclaimer here. Unfortunately, due to the cold conditions and it not being salt water in Lake Superior, the dead bodies are still around the ship.
So they haven't decomposed or anything, right?
They will not decompose. They are calcified. Same thing happened with another wreck within Lake Superior called the Kamloops. Since we're all Canadian here, we all know what Kamloops. I assume we all know what Kamloops is. It's a town.
Yeah, in BC.
Exactly. And to end the disclaimer, our respects go to the family and friends.
Boat was launched on June 7th of 58, and it sank nearly. No, wait.
1975.
Yeah, so that's almost 20 years.
Damn.
It was the year 1975.
No, it's actually, it's almost 20 years.
Yeah.
It's 17 years of service.
All the crew died.
All 29 members of the crew.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And the official...
Where do you guys find this on? Where did you guys find this information on, by the way?
Check one of our chats.
Film ideas, and you'll see the SS Edmund.
Okay.
So, the SS Edmund Fitzgerald sank on November 10th, 1975. The official cause of it is a storm.
We're unclear as to if something hit it, or it was like just natural events.
Apparently, okay, sorry I have to cut you off, but there's apparently like the hurricane force. It was near hurricane force of winds up to 35 feet high shortly after 7:10 p.m. And the water's feet was 530 feet, and it was from Whitefish Bay near the Twin Cities of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, and Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Oh, that's where it is in Ontario. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Northern Ontario. So this is called the Titanic of the Great Lakes due to the tremendous loss in life and its media presentation. Unfortunately so.
And
Like the Titanic, it's been sort of glorified in memorials and unfortunately unsettling documentary footage.
I found information
here's some
about,
more information.
Storm.
Its speed can go up to 26 kilometers per hour. Okay.
That's actually quite a fast ship.
25.
It's 20 what knots per hour?
Let me see. Hold on. This capacity is 25,400 tons of cargo. Okay, could fit a lot of cargo
Sounds
on this
about right.
ship.
It's about the sinking. Here it says in the early morning of November 9th, 1975, a low-pressure system began to take shape in the southern plains. The storm would move northeast and intensify considerably over the next 36 hours as it moved into the Great Lakes regions.
Huh.
So, it was like building up.
So, I was wrong. The discovery was actually made by the U.S. Navy.
Oh,
How
okay.
fitting. Unfortunately, due to the wreck's location being on the Canadian side, Canada has complete rights to the wreck. Which means...
That shouldn't be the case, though.
No distress signals. Oddly enough, no distress signals
No.
were sent before the ship sank.
So, its exact coordinates were found due to a magnetic locator on a U.S. Navy plane. That's usually equipped on submarines. As I say again, go figure. Because the Edmund Fitzgerald had, I think, was it coal? It was something. It was like iron ore or something. I don't necessarily know. But...
Sorry, I'll let you finish. I found a bit of information that actually answers our question earlier.
Yeah. So, how unfortunate for us, for not us, but for everyone, for the families who lost their loved ones.
Our condolences.
Mother Clucker, as I will call him, recorded footage of his underwater survey of the wreck and found the dead bodies of the crew and actually offered to release them to the public. And...
Are you kidding me?
Well, yeah, I'm not joking. As of March 2005, the Ontario Heritage Act, which is a Canadian federal act, I believe, made the unauthorized diving to the Edmund Fitzgerald illegal. You'll get fined. Which is good. However, we live on Lake Superior, and the families do not want diving to be even legal at all. They want to restrict it. Today, the impact of the Edmund Fitzgerald is still seen, as that area of Lake Superior now has two buoys indicating the location of the ship. So think of it as the indication of the USS Arizona in Pearl Harbor after December 7th, 1941.
Can I mention something?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, pretty much, the subject that Firestark was talking about like where all the bodies and everything that was found.
I hate that bastard who recorded it.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy was thinking.
He wanted to find some sort of what the...
Yeah, right here it says that the last radio communication was at 7:10 p.m., of which the captain, Captain Cooper, asked how the ship was weathering the storm.
Yeah.
Of which the captain of the Edmund, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing this name, McSorley? Sorley? Am I saying that right? The captain of the ship, McSorley. His last words were, "We are holding our own," and it is believed that the Fitzgerald sank suddenly soon after without sending out any distress signals.
So that could be assumed that there was a rogue wave that kind of put the ship onto the exact same angle that the Titanic broke off.
Well, see, I'm a bit confused because I see illustrations of the ship on the seafloor.
The Edmund Fitzgerald is very long.
But I'm confused. Which one's right? Because I'm seeing different ones. I'm seeing one where it's like upright, and then I
So,
see the back of the ship that's
the-
like upside
The
down.
bow is upright. The stern is upside down.
Okay, wait a minute. So that means it had to be like a really big wave.
So,
'Cause
well,
it's
Lake
in
Superior is known to have 30-foot waves.
So it must have had enough force to
Well,
damage the ship enough.
look at its cargo. It had over how many tons of iron ore?
Did it have too much? Was it
Yeah.
Was it overweight?
Yeah, because I think one side was damaged or something, so they had to put too much on one area. So I guess the theory is a 30-foot wave hit the Edmund Fitzgerald, caused the bow to go underwater. The crew was probably hoping to come back up. That's just morbid to think about.
But because of its cargo.
It snapped in two.
Wait. Who ordered the cargo? Was it the Americans?
Yeah, of course.
I don't want to say things.
The Edmund Fitzgerald was an American cargo ship. It only went from Detroit to Toledo, Ohio, I think.
Oh wait, so let me guess. These guys are Americans. Okay, I thought they
Yes.
were Canadians.
No. The wreck is in Canadian water, which is why we have
That's just unfortunate.
kinda shit restrictions. It is a graveyard, so like many of the other wrecks in Lake Superior.
How many wrecks are there? I'm not aware of this.
Couple hundred. At
Damn.
least.
I was not aware of this.
But basically, there are other theories like it hit not coral but rock, like shoals. It got flooded from the cargo hold. The weather just took it. Structural failure. So everyone knows the Titanic and how it's infamously cut in two.
Mm-hmm.
That's a structural failure of a ship.
Same thing happened to this one.
Yep.
Wait, do we know where it's like how it's sunk? I assume we don't.
We do not know necessarily we do not know where the Edmund Fitzgerald sunk. But other than that, we do technically know. But basically,
Their theories.
it's a combination of a series of events that
Right.
led to the deaths of these 29 men. So, unfortunately, this mystery will forever remain unsolved. The dark saga is getting more dark as we go, huh, guys?
I think
Yep.
it's getting darker
Yeah.
because we're finding, I don't want to say spicier content, but like more
Spicier.
morbid. I don't want to
Yeah,
say
we
spicier.
are finding more
Very.
morbid content.
Yeah, real morbid here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, just wait until we reach the final episode in the series.
Find morbid subjects, because at least for the mysteries unraveled, because
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
surely-
anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Mysteries Unraveled will be back after the holiday break, of course.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let us know in the comments if you have anything to say, if there's any questions that we didn't clarify, or
if there's any mysteries that you want us to cover.
that too. Yes.
Please, please don't.